Libras, welcome aboard. Thanks for stopping by. Got another story for you today. Kind of excited to see where this one's going to go. I'm vibing kind of high today. I don't know why. Just got up on the right side of the bed, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Libra, Libra, Libra. Oh boy. Well, you're no stranger to the Three of Swords, Libra, let me tell you. And there it is, your very first card. So some of you are suffering some emotional pain or got involved in a third-party situation. Don't know yet. We'll get the details. You're gaining your own identity. I think you're trying to discover who you really are. A lot of you are different in that you have your own, how would you say it? Well, you're different. What's the word I'm looking for? You're original. Let me get another card here. Maybe my thoughts will gather. Yeah, you do not want any more conflict. No, you're trying to change. You're trying to be more individual. There's a word I'm searching for, and it's frustrating me. Uniqueness. There's something very unique about you. You have your own look, your own style, your own ideas. And I think right now you're trying to gather your strength and your courage after this Three of Swords event. And you definitely do not want any more conflict. Oh, okay. Some of you feel like you're being punished from the universe, like you're paying paying for some karmic. Yeah, okay. Okay. This has been a karmic lesson. You get this all the time, neighbors. It's just a karmic lesson, something that you needed to know. Yeah, and it really scattered your energy, this Three of Swords event here. And now you're in need of healing. Temperance card is in reverse. Healing and patience. Some of you may be trying to make things happen quicker than they should or whatever, but it's going to take a while for this broken heart to mend. That's what I'm getting. So you can't rush it. It's just going to have to take a natural course. Yeah, right now I think you're not in communication. If you are, it's very slightly and probably on a superficial level. But I would venture to say after a broken heart, you're probably not connecting with this person right now, in contact. And you feel defeated. You wanted more with this person. Your Ten of Cups is in the reverse position today, so you wanted more, but you see that fading. You're kind of giving up on that idea of anything becoming stable with this person. Yep. Yeah, you feel like you've been cheated by the universe, actually. A lot of you might be angry with your higher power, actually. Just, you feel disappointed. You feel like, why did the universe hand me this? And then take it away in such a cruel manner. It's a lesson you had to learn. That's all I can say. Because you thought there were big opportunities ahead in this relationship. You saw it going all the way, and both of you benefiting from the partnership. But you're not in communication. No, this is just one story for one set of Libras. Can't be all of you. Whatever you can get out of it, if you resonate with it, that we can both learn something. This person's spying on you. They might even be codependent. Oh, wait a minute. Well, from where this card fell, this is a codependency card. Either you or the person that you were with has become codependent. And it's looking like you. You got a little codependent trauma bond or something like that. And you may be looking at their Facebook or whatever. Normally this would be them looking at you, and maybe they are. But this is falling right here under your healing and your broken heart. I think you became codependent on this person's energy and love, and you're still trying to figure out, what they're doing, what they're up to. They're still of interest to you, but I don't know if it's a love interest, more of curiosity maybe than anything. Some of you don't know if you're going to come back or not. Some of you may be waiting to hear from this person, or you expect to hear from them. But I think that you expect this person to want to come back. And they may want to come back. But or they may have tried to return and you're not talking to them. Or you may be having mixed feelings about, whether you should return or not. At this point in the game, you don't want any, you feel like this person is pretty much, hurt your life. But I think maybe you're accepting the fact that it's over, or it's just not going to happen the way you wanted it to happen. I still get this vibe, this feeling that a lot of you are, angry with like this, why me? What did I do to deserve this kind of attitude? And I can understand that. I suppose anybody that suffers a broken heart has that why me attitude. Why me? What did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve this? Well, for some reason, the universe decided that you needed to learn this. Learn something out of this. And that will help you grow. Help you become more of a unique person, a standout individual with your own style, your own ideas. Yeah, help you become a stronger person, more powerful person, more wise. So if you can possibly, see any positive direction in this, take it, because that's what it was meant to do for you. You may be lifting yourself up, getting involved in something This could go from a charity to writing books or whatever. A lot of you are doing something, and I've said this before, that's putting kind of a focus on you, a limelight of some sort. You're getting in the public eye somehow, and being kind of glorified for the people who look up to you and at what you're doing, and you're proud of it. You are proud of something that's going on. So you may be more focused now, walked away from this relationship, basically. A lot of you are still on the fence, but you're focusing on something now that you're proud of, that's going to move you along in a positive direction, and people are admiring you for it, whatever it is. Oh my God. Does this guy have to turn up so often? You know I hate it when I get that King of Swords card in reverse. Otherwise, it's a great card. This is somebody with narcissistic tendencies, and that's why they broke your heart, and that is why you were dealt karma, this karmic event, this lesson. It was to learn and realize, because a lot of you may have never been involved with a person that was narcissistic. And so you had to be confronted with this, and showing how easily your heart can be broken, how people can manipulate you and take advantage of you in this world. I'm not saying this person's full-blown narcissist. It's just that they have those tendencies. They're maybe unempathetic. They don't really care that much about you. They might focus more on their own feelings, or they want to control you, or whatever. But you've had that kind of energy in your life, and that's why your Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. This person could have offered you the world, really painted pictures for you of what was going to be, how things were going to, what they were going to do, how great they were, and all that. But in reality, you're the one with the talent. You're the one with the real skill. You have a personable energy where people just kind of naturally like you too. So yeah, I just don't like that King of Swords in reverse. I cringe every time it comes out. And where it's falling today, yeah, that was your lesson. Wow, okay. Yeah, you feel like you've been played for a fool by somebody who was very self-centered, not very empathetic, kind of cold-hearted, but they could have put on a big game, a big show. This person could have acted like they were, had unconditional love for you, that you were just the greatest, and then you found out that they weren't. They're quite the opposite of that. No unconditional love. Their love comes with conditions, strings attached. Okay, there you go. You walked away, and you walked right out into your independence, into your new, I don't know if it's new, but maybe you went back the way you were before, whatever. But if you're not now, you're in more of a comfort zone than you imagine you are. A lot of you are ready to go out and get some attention. You like being free. You like being your own boss, making your own decisions, and making your own money, it looks like. But you like the creature comfort, so I don't think, if it came to marriage with somebody that had a lot of dough, You might lean in that direction. Make sure it's for love. This card here is a person's could get a little too self-centered, Libra. If you're still interested in love, you want to make sure that you keep your heart open at least a little bit, stay a little vulnerable, right? But it looks like some of you are heading for independence. But you still love attention. You're going to want to go out and meet people, make connections. Oh my goodness. There's that Four of Wands. And those of you who know me, you know that I like the Four of Wands. It's passionate. It's sexual. It's a good foundation. Well, this is finding someone that you're so compatible with that you just have fun with them. And you have a lot of friends. And you can raise a family if you want or not. It's all good. This is a great time. And it's a twin flame card, but I just call it twin flame energy. So I don't tell anybody who their twin flame is. I wouldn't know anyhow. And if it said it in the cards, I just don't go there. It's not that I don't believe in it. It's just that there's only one in the universe. So who am I to tell you that's your twin flame? Some of you believe in that. Some of you don't. I could tell you a whole story about that, but don't have the time. My readings are so long anyway, right? Okay. Well, that's in your future. So whatever you're working on, whatever the focus is, whatever it is that people admire you for, try and figure that out. That has to do with this Four of Wands coming into your life. And your independence, too. I think during the course of your independence, you might find somebody that meets these qualifications. Somebody that you can build a house with, have a nice, nicely designed home, interior decorated. Security. Boy, yeah, you're getting all these cards in reverse over here. Now you got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Of course you do. Because it fell right on top of the King of Swords in reverse. And that's just so obvious right there. There was must be a very passionate person. Anyway, neighbor. You had a very passionate relationship with this past person or the one that's in your energy, the one that broke your heart. And you feel that's over too. It fell specifically, the Ace of Wands, which is passionate. You had a passionate beginning with this person. Could have love bombed you. Yeah, fell right on the King of Swords in reverse. It's a love relationship that was very possibly built on sex, passion, and that's not happening. That is not happening with that person anymore. Not the way you're seeing it. Yeah, you're getting ready, trying to figure out which direction you're going to head in next, or if you're going to invest anymore in love. It's like I said, right now you're getting a singles card here, and looks like you're functioning quite well being single so far. So you're debating if you're going to invest in any more. You don't want to play the fool again, okay? You just don't want to be conned or fooled or have your heart broken, so you're playing it safe. You don't know if you want to reach out for any more love connections right now. And you're trying to figure out maybe which way you're going to head with your money. How much you need. If you're going to invest your money into something lucrative. But let me see if this one comes up with Pentacles. We got something going on. No, it's Swords. It was a big decision for you. I think you had to pray about this. big decision for you to, you had to take time out and realize finally the decision would be that in order to find a brighter tomorrow, that you'd have to become single, at least for a while, That's what I'm reading today. If this isn't your reading, like I say, don't take it. Don't accept it. Maybe the next reading or down the line will be more, for you, Libra. But I know that this is a bunch of you right now. Or the story wouldn't be the story it is. So some of you had to pray about this to come up with the answer that, your independence is the thing you want to do. This is getting pretty informative and interesting. Yeah. You've been carrying a burden for quite some time. And that's going to be lifted when you come into this Four of Wands. You're going to be aided. You're going to be assisted in some manner, which is going to enable you to get this Four of Wands. But right now you're still carrying a load. You want to release it. You haven't released it. Now come on, you guys. You got to start healing from this. The Temperance card is in reverse. It's right on top of the Three of Swords up there. Man, start healing. Because you've made some big decisions here. It looks like you've come to some conclusions. Yeah. You're not going to chase this person. You're not going to give him your time or energy. At one point, it could have seemed like this was destined. This was, destined to be lovers or soulmates or twin flames, or you were destined. That's what you thought. But actually, with this person, you're headed in the wrong direction. Yeah. What you need to do is, make a U-turn or a sharp right or something. And it looks like that's what you did. You're not chasing. You're not throwing your energy in that direction anymore. But if some of you, there's a time limit on this idea of if you're going to invest anymore. You might have bills outstanding. You're wondering if you've got to rob Peter to pay Paul or something. You might have a little bit of money difficulty trying to figure out what you're going to do. And so that could cause you to be procrastinating, putting off things that you need to take care of right now. Maybe it's just, you can't afford it, or you're making excuses to not go to the doctor because you're afraid of what they might say, or whatever you're putting off. I just want you to know that it's going to come back to bite you in the butt. Sooner you handle it, happier you'll be, better off you'll be. You won't have to keep carrying that anxiety of knowing that you're not facing the issues. Sooner you face the issues, you're going to realize that, hey, that wasn't so bad. Man, what was I so worried about? Why was I stalling? So, just, if you got a list, just take one at a time. The first one you accomplish will make you feel better about the second one. Second one you accomplish will make you feel better about all the rest of them. Just how many things you have to get done. You're going to have to do it sooner or later. Might as well get started, right? Oh my goodness. There's someone in your life that cares a heck of a lot about money. They're kind of unscrupulous. Money is their main objective. This may be a warning to you, Libra, not to become too greedy or too focused on money, money, money. No, there's more to life than that. And if you do have money, come into money or whatever, you're going to have to watch out for schemers that are going to try and take a piece of the action. Okay? Now, I'll tell you what, from the looks of this reading today, this lesson that you've had to learn is so that you be aware of people in your environment that are trying to take advantage of you, use you. You know, the more innocent someone appears, the more you're like a glowing light to people who want to take advantage. Innocence is like, man, some people think if you're innocent, then you're going to be an easy target. Or if you're gullible, you're going to be an easy target. I know it sounds vicious and mean and evil, but that's out there. And you want to be prepared for that, and that's what this lesson was about. Being more prepared, having your eyes open, your radar out, so that you recognize these people that will come into your environment, especially if you look innocent or you're too overly friendly or whatever. They're always looking for this little niche, this little place that they can slip in and take advantage of you. That's the cruel world. Learn your lessons and learn them well in this school of hard knocks. Yeah, you're making plans. A lot of you are about ready to venture out on your own. You may have learned something, gotten to a certain position or wherever, where you may be able to start your own little business, side thing, or you're planning on moving, but you're trying to make plans. And you may have the help of others to start out with, but then you're just on your own, doing your thing. This doesn't always mean that it's easy. I'm always, Two of Wands is always kind of confusing to me. I have to see that card with the cards around it especially, because it's not always real positive. Sometimes there's anxiety that goes along with this card and stress. Sometimes you have to leave things behind. Just really focus on yourself and what you want out of life. Something that you're passionate about, something that you've worked on. You also might want to travel. Maybe you're thinking that traveling or being in the sun will balance your life out more in some supernatural way. Okay, yeah. Right. You took a hard turn. You're not chasing this person anymore. You thought that was the direction to go in. You thought it was divinely inspired. It was not. You took a turn, and now you're headed for your Six of Swords. You're still taking some pain with you. Still got some swords in that boat, but you're headed to smoother waters. You might literally be moving or thinking about moving, especially with this Six of Swords coming right next to the Two of Wands. You're anticipating, thinking about moving. With the Six of Swords in the upright position, some of you are literally packing up and taking off. And it'll be better for you. You might even be taking somebody with you, a relative, a friend, a child. You may be becoming a little mysterious to people around you. I don't know why. People seem to think you have some secrets. You carry secrets, and you probably do. Everyone has secrets. Yeah, you're acting a little mysterious around others. I don't know why. Maybe you're finding a new you, finding a new depth. Balancing your energy out, your wild side compared to your domestic side. You want to balance between that two. You still want to feel free and wild, but you still like your comforts and things that that you enjoy in the modern life. But there's some depth to you. There's some secret. There's something about you that you have deep inside you that people don't. They can't unfold it. They can't get to it. You're deeper than most people, or there's just something about you mysterious in that way. Having trouble with my words today, but ever since I cracked my head open, I've been a little goofy. I thought I had a heart attack or a stroke or something when it happened, but I didn't. I just got really lightheaded and passed out right away. Got up in the night to go to the bathroom, and I guess this is common. Got up too quick, whatever. Just standing there, the next thing I knew, I was on the floor. All twisted up with my head on this. Well, I've got a little sunken tub. Used to be popular a long time ago. And then it's got a concrete bulkhead at one end of it that's tiled. Man, I hit that thing. It's a wonder I'm not dead, really. I'm paralyzed. Doctors were very concerned, but, my guardian angels, they just wanted to teach me a lesson of some sort. I don't know what it was, but it was a painful one. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow, this looks really good. Now, out of this mystery, out of this depth of your soul that people can't fathom, really, you're discovering new things. You may be meeting new people. You may be heading in a direction of maybe wanting to go back to school or take some courses in something that you're really interested in. I think you might be meeting new people. Other people might have things to tell you or express to you that you're like-minded. Someone in your proximity may fool you in a way. They may come off as everything I just described. Somebody who shares your common interests, and they may come off that way, but really they basically just care about security and money. They're not as deep as you are. They're a page, actually. When it comes to your spirituality and all that, this person is a page, and and it's probably the King of Swords in reverse up here. He's a King of Swords, but he's in reverse. He's not a nice person. And his energy, or her energy, his energy, doesn't matter. I want you guys always to know that I'm talking to you too. Even though once in a while I say her or whatever, or him. Just know the genders can be reversed. Okay. Yeah, you're headed for more fun. You want to be more free. Whatever you're focusing on now, it's about being able to come and go as you please. That's put this independence card up here. And that's all part of your imagination now, part of what you want, what you're focusing on. maybe even moving, just having more fun in life, being more gregarious, meeting people, smiling, laughing more, but also that your freedom. And then the world card in the upright position, here it is. It fell right on top of the Six of Swords, which is you're moving to smoother waters. And the world card in the upright position, yeah, wow, it's wonderful. It's a new adventure in life. It's starting a whole new cycle, but uplifted, more adventure, just like the Knight of Wands here. This is you, this Knight of Wands. It's not in reverse. If it was, it would be a player, not a good person. But you want to have more fun. I can see it in all these cards here. Through the depths of your soul, you've come up with some plan, some new idea for your future. Or maybe it's an old idea they're just getting re-inspired by. But whatever it is, you want this freedom, and this freedom is going to put you in a whole new cycle, a level up. There's going to be love, adventure, just about anything you want, you're going to be able to experience in this new realm. Oh, yeah. I always get a little bit carried away. Probably exaggerate a little bit, but that's just me. Yeah, this narcissist tendency person, they really think you hate them now because you figured them out. And if they self-reflect at all, they're like going, whoa, I did some shitty things to Libra. Wow, they gotta hate me for what I did. That's what they're thinking. But they don't want to see you move ahead. That's part of their psychic makeup, They don't want to see you move ahead. They'd rather see you fail than do well, because that means that, you won to them. And if you leave them move ahead and you win, or you become successful, then they lose. And they hate losing, okay? So they'd rather see you fail so they don't feel like they're losing. Wow, some of you don't see the opportunities out there for you. You're still too hung up in this broken heart. You're not letting it go, and you're probably missing some opportunities. But the universe wants you to know that there are opportunities waiting for you. Yeah, you've changed on this person. You changed so much. Yeah, you've had a metamorphosis here. You really have. But they want you back. They don't want you to move ahead. They want to keep you where you were. They want you small and sad again. Yeah, they want to keep you sad, lonely, feeling desperate, so they've got power over you. Mm-hmm. Boy, are these cards just confirming each other today. It's uncanny. Yeah, you need to let them go. Not necessarily forever. There can be a time down the road, that it might work out. But they need to learn. They need to learn from all these mistakes and the cruelty, the way they've acted. Will they learn? Not if they're too narcissistic, they won't. Everybody's got some narcissism in them, they say. Just what level is what counts. So this could be slight or it could be major. They want you to chase them. Yes, they do. That's a big issue here. Because if you chase them, if they can make you feel sad and small, get into a place where you will chase them again, like, they're your savior or whatever, oh man, will that ever inflate their ego? That's what it's all about. Anyway, like I said, inflating that ego, having the control over you. And if they could get you to chase them, oh man, they go out and tell everybody stories about you and how great they are, and how you want them so much, and all that. But you should be out dancing. You've learned a lesson, going through karma, and you should go dancing. Forget about this. You're going to have to get some good vibes in your life in order for you to turn this temperance card right side up. You need good energy, and dancing is a wonderful, wonderful way to increase your energy. It's positive for all of your energies. Some people don't like to dance. Maybe you're getting older and you don't want to get out on the floor anymore. Just don't have it in you. But take the chance. You might realize that you've always loved it and you want to do it some more. Yeah, you've learned a lot about this person, and during your change, your intuition has just been right on. Your intuition told you that this person wanted to hold you back. They were getting some sort of satisfaction out of keeping you in a state of sadness or despair. You realize that. Your intuition told you. Looking at my clock now, or my little meter on my phone that tells me when my battery's going dead. There you go with the energy, right? Talking about dancing and all that. Well, send out a warm glow, like you're just grateful to be alive. Show gratitude. Welcome people's energy. But if you're smart, you know how to watch for all the red flags, you're in control. Attract people, don't chase them. Don't flatter people right away or do anything that makes you look like you're desperate or something. Just work on your own powers of attraction. And you do that by sending out a warm, gentle vibe. Especially if you're looking for a man or a woman. I mean, if you're out looking for love, wanting to attract that. Now, somebody in your life doesn't give up. And they just won't take no for an answer. So I'm just going to let you decide who that is. Yeah, a lot of you really would like some attention. And it fell on top of the go out dancing card, and I think that's where you're going to get your attention. You're not going to get any just sitting there on the couch. Get out and carouse around with your friends. Meet new people. And there's people around you, and there will be people around you. Now, these cards are just falling perfect for you. They'll have eyes for you, and you won't expect it. But you've changed. You're not even the same person. You're probably going to be giving off a different vibe. When you get out in public, if you're out in public now, people are noticing you. You're becoming more attractive. Yeah, this narcissist person, they got all up in, confidence. And they would take risks, even knowing that, they might get caught by you. But, that became dangerous for them. In life, this person just might be a real risk taker, too. They might just do things that kind of endanger them. Put them in weird positions, or they're just always sticking their neck out or something. Yeah. Get out, go dancing, get some attention, let people, absorb your warm energy. Because you're going to be laughing with a new person, and that's going to help you to forget the past person. Yeah, you got new people, new things coming. You know, you can only one thing in life that you can really count on, and that's change. It looks like you got a big change coming. Somebody's going to want to take good care of you, not treat you like this, not treat you like you've been treated. Yeah. Some of you might feel like you're going a little crazy because this person put you through the mill, this narcissistic person, and that's what they can do. They work on your mind. They gaslight you. So they might have taken you to a place where you felt like you were starting to have some kind of mental disorder. Yeah, and that's common. That is very common. Anyway, we'll look at this story again next time. Until then, thanks for stopping by the Old Swedes Bungalow, and peace and love to you.